Right. Welcome to the tryhard stream. Less than a week to go. And we are still missing 2 auto medals. Ooh, yeah. Business end of the season now. Okay. Delete these, or we'll just click on them. Alright, so before the stream I did some practice. Which means that we should be well trained in this map for the day. I have seen the auto medal twice. In the no respawn timer today already. Well, let's hope. Get some runs to the finish, I guess, and then we'll know where we are on the session timer. Pointless taking a crash to the finish though. Don't you think? Good grip. Bad lines now. What does it say on the splits after a respawn? I wonder. Like, which speed and that is it showing? That's what I wonder. So that was a run for a 107.8. Does it show the speeds for like the run that you got to the finish with? I mean, it shows the splits for that. I know that, but... Okay, 109. Not great. Rubbish. Keep going then. For fun. No chance to recover that. Terrible lines all over the grass. Yup, yup, yup. Oh, I got it back. I got it back. It's terrible. Hey, finally I got one that gripped. Amazing. And I'm very wide here again. Can continue, I guess. Very wide again. Okay. Survived it though. Woo. Nearly threw it out. That's a good turn there. Okay, so that's a really close to PB time now that we can compare our splits against. How come I don't have the author medal? Huh? It's crazy. So what was that? That was 0.2 away. 0.1 from... Let's check exactly. 991 minus 708 is 183? 0.183 from 80. That one. That run. Yeah, it's a better setup line there. And get the execution right. There we go. Closer to the line that I'd like. Close again. I'll make it up in the middle. That's where I expect to gain. Oh dear. I think we've been over there for a long time. Bleep. Yeah. That's already splits for all the time. By a lot. I had 2 runs early that were 106.2, so... More splits for all the time. I fully expect to see it almost every lap. Obviously there was a terribly slow water section with all the correction in there. Killed the run, obviously. Any corrections basically kill the run. But they are needed, so they will be used. Right again. Got it back though. Yeah, nice. Very good start. Bit slidey there. Not my best. Good exit there. Good entry to the sand. And that's the end of that. Hiya, Nukon. Hiya, Nock. Nukon, I think you are overestimating what was happening there. If I am 10 seconds ahead of my PB, 1 meter from the finish, assume that I will not get it. Yes? That was still 4 checkpoints out. So basically, still a 1 in a billion chance. We're planned in for over a month, not. And the more time that you spend not posting your map or requesting your map, the longer it will get. The D key rattles. Well, I am banging the keys very hard on this map. Tough. No, not angry at the PC, it's just I've got to get 100 million input in during this lap, so my ability to do that softly is 0. I will slam away at the keys until we get there. I've got to get them in short, sharp, fast. Softly is irrelevant. That was smoother though. Hey, I finally got the sum of best down to a 102. 102,935. Yippee! World record. Not really, is it? It's a low 102, isn't it? The world record, yeah, 102.0 for world record. But they're saving 2.5 seconds with the shortcut, so. But yeah, I did about an hour and a half practice on this map today. I saw 106.2 on the no respawn timer twice already today, along with, yeah, loads of 107 lows, obviously. So I'm more than ready to get this author time. In fact, that was well over a week ago that we should have got the author time now. Nice exit line. No correction. A little bit slidey at the start there. Unfortunate. Have to recover. Can still do it easily, of course. Very good grip there. Did I just... No, I thought I clipped the wall. Very late to the grass there, so this probably isn't going to work. Yeet. Be disappointing to do that on a good run though. At the end there. I think we can bin that one quite quickly. Missed the gear. Ooh, I got a mini zoop off the road border there, like I always theorized. That's a good exit. That's a better line. Turns out that one wouldn't. And we're really wide there. I could have gone low for a better exit, I think. Very late down to the beach, so this is not going to work. Yeah. Another hop. Really good line there. Reasonable exit, small correction, and end of run. Fortunately, I hit the sand on that last run, which means hit the grass on the run, which means that, yeah, we're turning too early into the pole. I was a clever kid. That had no idea what I was doing. I would like hand in all the maths papers within minutes, having completed every single thing correctly, without learning anything. If you asked me 10 minutes later to do some of that maths, I would have no idea, no clue. I went to a very bad school. At college, as well as being a student, I was also employed to run the networks for them. You know? That was my job. I also built half the network at the college where I lived. Like, I was age 16 back then. So I knew a lot of computer stuff. Start drift to get the angle to get around that corner now. Not the end of the world, that is. Oh really? And I got a nice early beach as well. That's not gonna go well. End. Next. To come out of the turn there, so this is a bit slow with the unnecessary corrections. That's not the line. Still alive? Not the line. Brought it back, it seems. I should go low here, but let's, yeah. It was a risk. Hazy Moo. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome, Raiders. How are you doing? Not the best of lines. Let's see what this would have been. I'm guessing a high 106. It's late to the beach. Let's forget it. Forget it, forget it, forget it. Hazy says you will get this and Grease today. Hey, Rock Skater, welcome back as well. Lumet, welcome to the channel. I hope you had a good stream, Hazy Moo. I have still yet to see you online when I finish. I feel it's unlikely that we will get both today. I should have had this a week ago. What do you know, we're still playing it. Damn it, full stop. At that corner there. Need to initiate a drift. Yeah, going low would have been much better there. I shouldn't have tried to go high at all there. That was a really stupid play. Oh, Alive, welcome to the channel. I mean, I really should get this one. As for getting Grease, well... I cannot one-shot the ending, sadly. I have multiple times two-shot the ending. I can drive the map fully all the time, no problem. But one-shotting the ending of Grease is proving to be a no-no. Bit better there. Grease ending is rough on map. Yeah. The map is really easy to drive at orthometal pace, but I just cannot one-shot the ending. I've two-shot it 3 times for the ortho pace. Yeah, pain. But time is really running out. We have less than a week. I'm even playing offline now, which I just do not have time for, but I have to. Not much sleep is being had in the next week, I can assure you. All stopped again. Better line there, but way behind on track, and that's the don't hit that very often, I can assure you. Lee, what did you do today? Good exit, please, thank you. Not quite a full stop, but it was pretty rubbish. Very slow, oh my god. Not the best beach entry again. Terrible, terrible. Was sliding because I got the water before the rocket there. Rocket? What do I mean? Reactor. Completely uncontrolled, no chance of rescue. We'll call that line Plan Z. Yeah, enjoy. I wish. Until I get these last two other times, however, we are locked in. On 10-4, that's a quick start. Good loop, good exit as well. Didn't get screwed with the bounce. Marvellous. Wasn't the fastest, but... Okay, I'm surprised we survived that because that was not controlled. And this is so slow. Still doable, of course, but... Wow. Stop talking, stop saying positive things. Only good things can happen if I stop saying positive things. Right? A little bit high jump, but we'll not complain at that. Again, almost a full stop. Eat. Okay, much better line here. Very slow exit, sadly. And offline, so many corrections. Don't know how we survived that. At pace, I mean. It's easy to survive. Now, why couldn't I do that kind of line on my pasta runs? No? Just cannot get everything to go together. Get the gear. Early sand, of course, on a slow run. Nothing lines up on the fast run, does it? Oi, oi, oi. So we only need to see 0.183 in the session splits at any point during the lap. Every lap that has that, which is almost every lap, is a missed auto time. Bit slow. There's grass, so I turn a bit later here. There we go. Grass as well. We'll turn sharper because we'll slide out. Because of it. All the rescuing going on right now. That's gonna bounce. Take that line. Yeah, easy auto time splits, you see. Much better exit speed. Very wide there though. Good enough. Apparently I'm super slow versus my ghosts. Can I get to the beach early? Nope. So no advantage. And that's poor lines here. Cannot get it back. Unlucky, good end. Oh, where's my Trackmania window gone? There we go. Almost the right line. Oh, really? Should I bother continuing? I guess that's a fine loop. Obviously, ridiculous amount of correction needed there. Oh, let's jump. Yeah, nothing I could do. Had to keep the drift. Otherwise it would have been a no slide, so... Not any option there, just to keep holding brake. Slightly wide, but not bad. Low there though. Yep, as my ghost flies past. Classic. Low. I'll take that. Or exit line. Made up a bit there. Yeah, no drift. As I said on the previous one. If you get the jump, there's nothing you can do but keep holding brake. Keep the skid separated. Touch the grass because I turned into the pole. And again, I leave the turn a bit. It's not worth continuing. Take that. Obviously not my preferred line. Well, that was terrible. Jumping there a lot now. Managed to get that one round though. Good rescue again. Oh, early beach. Getting closer to PB. 907, which means we are 16907. Wait. How far am I from? Oh, I miscounted earlier, didn't I? 907 minus 708 is 199 for the author time, right? 0.199. Okay, so now I fully do not expect to see splits for the author time until the very end, when we get it. Ooh, yeah. Feel free to join us in the room on the stream, by the way. In my club, every track has its own room. Get on in there. Show me how bad I am by getting the champion medal first run. I know it's an easy game for some. That is our first hour gone of the stream. 2 more to go. Just one crash so far on this lap. Two. can't do that. No speed at all. Wow. I think I've been that wide for a little while. Grass. Even late turn still crashed because of the tiny touch on the grass. It's just crap. That's a shame. Well, we're not getting out at the start, are we? Last few minutes. We go from almost 80s to the first 3 blocks. What was that? Just clipped inside the grass curb there, sadly. Oh my god. I've lost it. Lost it completely. Very slow. Yeah, I was gonna say it should be an okay exit, but very, very slow loop. Bit wide. Would love to see a no respawn time, but the final 6 checkpoints just prevent it, really. When you touch them. Not much I can do there. Too much correction again. Oh god. Press. Oh, so wide. Awful. Good grip. Bonk. Should be end of. Yeah, I can't bring that back fast enough. Sadly. And that's too tight. Never mind. Yeah, I hope. Whatever. Good enough rescue, it seems. Yippee. Next. Yeah, much better line. Just missed it. Good enough. No. Where's that going? Nowhere good. Yeah, game, that's exactly what I wanted. Minus 300 speed for no reason. Perfecto. Wide. Again. I lost a lot from that slide. Oh dear. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that as a start. And that was okay. Hmm? Would have been way safer to go under. I contemplated it. Ugh. I guess we just throw away another autumn medal then. Well, not like that we don't, but yeah. Certainly was an autumn medal chance just gone bye-bye. There will be hundreds, if not thousands more, it would be my guess. Really would love to say goodbye to the jank. Some point. Well, we have 7 days remaining, I guess. Not the way I want to say goodbye to it, but might be. Bit slow now. Unfortunate, really. The lineup for it was good. Until the very last checkpoint at the exit of the water there. But just one crash, maybe it was two, I'm not sure. Still was a very good run. Very viable. Unfortunately, I have the controls. Style points. Slow, awkward, oh dear. What? There's no way that I was heading into that pole. Not even close. I don't know how we survived much of that. Glad we did though. Next. More, just more laps dying to jank. Standard on this map. More runs dying to the jank of this map. Just normal. Minus 100 million speed because map 24. Ultra wide. Oi, oi, oi. Awful. Awful. Good line. Shame about the crash. Ay, ay, ay. Right. We are halfway through our attempts today. Shame, that was a really good loop. Not a perfect exit, but really good. Slow lines there. Viable. Wow, that was terrible. That was really bad. Nowhere near all the time, but could have been better. Why am I not getting a straight line out here anymore? Really annoying. Pretty sure I'm following my same path. I mean, I'll take it, but still not a straight line. Yeah, low 107. Pretty poor end. Real shame again. Hi, Galaxy. Actually, let's do that. Obviously far too much correction in the water. Again. I'm gonna straight line out the loop for some reason right now. I mean, the reason is the shitty camera wasn't implemented very well. I'll take it. Obviously that was an awful line. So that you can see where you're going. Just a thought. But the whole theme of this campaign has been blind corners, blind jumps, blind corners, boosters into walls. Yeah, just my personal preference of being able to see where I'm going. I'm alone on that, am I? No, it's not about that. It's not about, like, the trigger. I'm talking about... I can't see where I'm going in that loop to line up for the exit. That tells me that the follow camera has not been implemented very well. Not specifically the trigger timing in this loop, but in this loop I cannot see what I'm lining up for at the exit. Because of poor timing. Poor camera implementation. It is camera 3, yeah. I'm saying it's not very good. It has weird zooms. Look, I'll show you the weird zooms. Check out the zoom level here, right? Check out the zoom level here. Oh, I've respawned. It's not going to work now. Compared to when you were standing respawn there, or respawn there. You're at a completely different focus level. It's like on a sat nav, right? The sat nav zooms in and out based on your speed. Well, here I don't want that. I want to see how far away the camera was there. That's completely different if you respawn there. I think I hit the I must have hit the roof. I want the camera to be focused out enough during the loop so that I can see the surroundings. It's not the follow cam in the loop anyway, it's the cockpit camera, isn't it? First person. They're very slow because of all the corrections again. I mean, I look at the dots on the floor for my line, for reference, by the way, but that doesn't take into account the vector. My current travel slide. Which is why I quite often do not get a straight line exit. Or even close to it. Therefore I have to make corrections, and that's end of lap. Almost a full stop there again. Didn't hit the roof that time, but I was really close. I managed to get Damn it, I didn't need to release? No way. How is that still controlled? There's no way that that should have been controlled. That definitely hit the water. Twice, maybe. Anyways, obviously it's just more map 24 jank. Sometimes you get penalized by nothing, and sometimes you don't get penalized by the biggest of mistakes. Standard map 24. Don't know how we survived. Not gonna ask questions. Map 24. Anyway, that's just about the end of the second hour of the stream. 4 hours spent on this map today. Nice line. Almost tried to throw me out again, didn't it? Good line there. Average line there. Good entry speed here. Saved it fully there and there for the author time. 80 by half a second. Oh. It's done. That one is done, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I am celebrating that. But it's just like... I am drained, right? It is... It's over. Indeed. By the way, that moved me up the table a little. I was 40-something. Yikes. And that's my Vienna position. Fuck me. Okay, we never ever... Actually, how far were people ahead of me? Yeah, some people can do it 1 second faster. Obviously, you guys can do it way faster, but... I might just delete that room. Alright, final boss. Let me nip to the loo. Good. Nadeo errors on screen for all to see. Actually, anyway, that's fine. Let's, what was the total time? I wonder. It's probably around 45 hours, I guess. Yeah, 43 hours plus I think maybe 3 hours in practice room, so 44 hours plus 3 hours, so somewhere between 45 and 50 hours. Like 15 hours less than that full speed map from a couple of seasons ago, but I think this was way harder. Actually, I think it's probably worth going in the practice room anyway. It's pointless doing orthometal pace runs from the beginning without practicing the ending, I think. And here we've spent... Oh, practice map. Ah, right. So Hazy Moo was half right so far. He said I would be getting both of these today. Alright, we gotta finish. Sort of. Oh. Hey, I should update the stream title, right? Actually, I'll do it when I know what my difference is. What's wrong with this? Seems pretty fine to me. Yeah, but you have all the speed up to you have all the speed up to here. And then the penalty surface removes it and sets it to exactly the same no matter what you start with. I don't see any logic in having a different map to do that for me. There's a small difference, yeah. Whoopee. The speed is not the problem. The speed is zero impact on my ability to finish. I don't think I'm doing too badly today, actually. These are pretty reasonable attempts I've been having. Consistent? No. It's Greece. There we go. All right. 17:26. 4 seconds ahead of my PB on that one. Cool. Right. Just quick preparation. Done. Yeah. I will update the stream title. Now I'm going to be working all night on my author medal video with commentary for tomorrow morning's release. Which is a task I am very happy about. Right, I am plus 1.932. Excellent. I hope that's less than 100 characters. Yes. All right. What is happening here? Is it just because I changed screens? Or is it something else? Uh... The day I deleted my room on the server, I guess. Shows you where my head is at, doesn't it? Play it. Well. Oh, no, it's loading. Did it load before, though? I don't know. Alright, we are in. Right, I anyway have to relearn this, so... Not sure how many actual attempts we will get today. Oh, what was that? That was balls. But yeah, I've had 3 finishes at auto medal pace. Two shot. Never one shot, obviously, or we would have it. I am just completely drained. I always was. When we used to play Track 24 and this one in the same stream, I used to come to this one and just like, I'm not physically present here, you know? Map 24 just wipes you out. Alright, let's seems like I've got a lot of getting consistent to do on this one. No way I can drive this one as competently as I can drive 24. Clueless. I tried to get a lot more to the end though, I think. Oh. That's not gonna work. Why is it called Park Map Market? What the heck is going on? I'm clearly not driving auto metal pace right now. Wow. Wow. What is happening? Yeah, I'm pretty happy I could full safe the ending in 2 of those corners on 24 and still beat the auto time by half a second there. Easy game. Oh yeah. So already 12-ish hours on this one, plus maybe hour and a half on the practices. Yeah, we saw it was an hour and a half, actually. So 13 hours total so far. Low. I only need to do a gentle slide. That's not gonna work. It's 3 airtime. 3 bits of airtime in one corner. That's got to be a record. I wanted to get more runs to the end, but clear I need to do a lot of practice everywhere. Yeah, I knew I didn't need that second one. Not that early anyway. Maybe a gentle tap at the end to extend it just onto the road would have worked better. But I didn't need the angle, it seems. Better timing. Not great, but it was better timing. Okay, we'll just take this slow then. Ooh, okay. What? 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 What is happening with my line here? That was bizarre. This is not a good line to practice, so glad that didn't take up too many attempts. Eek. Really? Oh, that's terrible. All terrible. My first time there though today, so... Yibbity yep. Tell you what, I can go back to I can go back to this now that there was just one section on the on map 24 that was giving me problems today. I don't know why, but now I can switch screens without problems and not get the full screen stutters. Do that sadly. I started the drift down very late. Also more corrections. That's going nowhere. Nowhere good. Very nice. Yep, much better. Whoa, okay. Nearly wasn't. That's a checkpoint. Obviously I cannot recover that. Very awkwardly placed. Why not have it on the exit of that corner? Before the next drop down would be way better placement, I think. It shouldn't be an obstacle, right? Checkpoint is not an obstacle. Easy. I did get it. I beat it by half a second. And I full safed 2 corners as well. So I absolutely smashed it. In my opinion. How was the British sunshine? Not quite sure your prediction that we will get this one as well today, but yeah, very happy with 24. I never have to see that jank-ass track again. It's way too slow to attempt that drift recovery there. It's better timing. It's still too much though. Just got back from a trip to Wales. Nice. I regularly visit Cardiff. Well, I mean, once a year, right? That's regular for me. We normally go down for a week at New Year. My sister lives there. Yeah. Ooh. Not ideal. Let's come out of that early. Even with the early exit, that was line just messed up. No chance of recovery. Not for me, anyway. When we were kids, we went to loads of places in Wales. Rhyl, Llandudno, Carnarvon. Monica, yes, I got Brazil. I smashed it, actually. I beat it by half a second. And I fully safed 2 corners at the end. So we're on to the final boss. it will be a final boss. As we know, I have never one-shot this ending at the autumn metal pace. Haven't even seen it today. But just relearning today, I think. But yeah, this is going to be a real tough ask. We have 5 days of the season remaining. If you consider the fact that obviously next Tuesday will be the weekly shorts hunt. Actually, I might change that. We might do it on Wednesday next week because the season campaign is released like 45 minutes right before the end of the stream. So that would be a shorts hunt if we did it that day. So I think we have to postpone it for one day. Do the first 7 or 8 maps of the season in that first 45 minutes. I think it's Tuesday, isn't it? The campaign is released. And yeah, remove all the other time for like casual of the week, community maps tomorrow, the cup of the week on Saturday. It all adds up to take another day away. Maybe we will get there. Sure, I hope we will. Right. Somewhat. Oh, really? I got the checkpoint. Well, if I didn't, I'd have missed the checkpoint, so fine, whatever. Well, Tomasino is online again. Tomacino, sorry, my bad. Sure. Didn't even know there was room to miss that checkpoint. Yeah, I'll take... Seems like I really need to practice this map. I certainly won't have time between now and tomorrow's stream because, yeah. All of the black maps, the author medal with commentary videos have taken me like 6+ hours to get those done. Each one, the black maps. I can't see 24 being any simpler. Plus, it's the longest freaking map. Oh no, this is the longest map. How does it take that long? On the black maps, there's a lot to talk about, right? On the black maps, I talk about everything that I think I had to do to get the auto medal. So I take about almost 2.5 to 3 hours to write the script. Then it's about 6 hours, so half of it is writing the script. That takes 1 hour to record and not make mistakes in my like there's only 8 minutes of speaking or whatever, which is about how long my black maps videos are. There's about 8 minutes of speaking, but that takes me about an hour to not make mistakes. So it's about 3 hours writing the script, an hour to record it, about an hour and a half to edit it, and half an hour to generate it, half an hour to raster, no. Whatever it's called. Print the video. Half an hour to, what's the word? Render. There we go. The actual editing and the rendering is the smallest part. But yeah, it's approaching 3 hours for me to get everything written down in quite concisely, right? Even though it may not feel like I'm being concise. So yeah, it's about 6 hours work. You can't really call the rendering part work, I guess, because, you know, I'm doing other stuff at that point. I'm not sitting there pressing go on each frame. I'll try and get all the script done by, I don't know, 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. And then come back tomorrow with a beautiful morning voice to do the recording. And get it published up on the internet. Usually I plan for around 10 o'clock, but this one just might go on a bit later than that. No one's waiting for it. No one's believing I'm gonna get it, I assume. Yeah. It only takes about an hour and a half to do the edits, of course, because I only do simple editing. For those videos. If I had the time to do proper editing, capture some B-roll, I just do not have the time right now. Blanc. Yeah, I am doing terrible on this map today. Before we stopped playing map 25 a couple of weeks ago, I was doing author medal runs quite consistently. Not today. I'll get out the start. I find these airtime reduction starts just futile. Why are they included in maps anymore? Just an unnecessary block. In my opinion. Well, that was close towards the medal pace. Before it wasn't. Big release. Oh my god. I do not have any of this line right. Ugh. Should we get a run to the end and see what I get? Here we are for the next 40 minutes. Yeah, I was at exactly the same pace on my practice map. I looked. Speed, sorry. And yes, my thought is that I will do it at full speed, not slow. Rather than make that adjustment, I think. It's less likely to happen at full speed. But if I go slow, I would worry about losing the pace for the author medal. Let's just get one to the end. See what it roughly would have been. 1:20:10. Long way away that lap was then. Where did I mess up? Oh, on the plastic. Yeah. And then the dirt turns. On the plastic and then the dirt turns. The bottom of the blue ramp. What's the blue ramp? we? Where are we? Oh, here. Do you know, I hadn't even... Yeah. I mean, I'm aiming for this, right? Which I only spotted very late in the last couple of streams that we played this map. And I want to be aiming for it, turning slightly, ever so slightly to the right, to get me just onto the right of the block. But obviously, any steering input I do is 100%, so I fail it a lot. Yeah, I mean, that is what I'm trying to do. But, you know, I know what I want to do, but the execution is always, I have the control, not you. My execution is, poor, more often than not. It's merely a numbers game for me. A few thousand more attempts, one of them might be good. Hi, Serial Dude. Indeed, Greece. You will, I mean, I know you've been waiting for it, so obviously when you see the author medal with commentary video posted tomorrow morning, you'll be able to get it then as well. Alright, Galaxy, thanks for joining. But yes, Serial Dude, I smashed it. I got it by half a second. Having full safe a couple of the final end turns, so who knows what I could have got. I mean, you can watch it, right? You can rewind it. I even said going into each of the turns, right, I full safe this one and full safe the end one. And then the you've beaten it by half a second thing came up and I'm like, what? I expected maybe a few hundreds were left. But no. 0.4 something came up. Very pleased. Final boss. Greece. Didn't need the extra tap. I'm surprised. Oh, at least not playing Brazil. I won't be so exhausted after the streams anymore. Brazil just really, really takes it out of me. This one is a little bit, I mean, it's not relaxing, but it's a little bit lighter on number of inputs and concentration level, right? Right, nice long sweeping turn there. Nice long drift. Steady ice slide. You know? Ooh. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm glad we got a little bit of practice or a little bit of play on this one because, right, the muscle memory needs to start kicking in before I stand a chance of getting an author time. Had to step out of the ice slide very early there. Drift rescues here and here. How many days left? Well, it's basically 5 for me. If you factor in that, you know, we have a weekly shorts hunting session before the next season. That's one stream gone. And then another stream is lost by doing all the other random things between now and then, like the casual of the week, the cup of the week, the community maps tomorrow. Means I only have effectively 4 streams. I think we can postpone the weekly shorts hunting session though, right? Because isn't it Tuesday that the next season starts? And that would cut into the weekly shorts hunt. So we might delay the weekly shorts hunt till Wednesday next week. Probably will. And just do the first 7 or 8 maps of the next season. $15th, was it? Today's its day. Today's the 8th, isn't it? Oh, so is it being released on a Wednesday? It's unusual. Okay, so, yeah, okay. So weekly shorts hunting session. So the last season day will be Monday for us. Eek. Anyway, we'll do a few more runs. Really have not... this track is not programmed in. I mean, this stream is always called tryharding, isn't it? The Trackmania stream. Gonna need to find some time to play it offline, I guess. Beautiful extra tap there. Oh, really? Oh, that was lining up really nice. Super precise. Disappointed. Right, let's get one run to the end. A reasonable one, or at least one with it looks like it could have been a viable checkpoint. No respawn auto run or something. That ain't gonna do it. Oh, I could have just kept going with the respawn, right? We're gonna need 20 minutes to finish, so I should just take whatever we get. It's a weird line. Very bad ice slide, whatever. Right, this one will do. Not perfect. Very bad ice slide. What happened there? Always have trouble here as well, don't I? No, I don't want to do that that early. Nope. No. No. I'm lucky to be able to save that, to be honest. It's the first time I got that right today. Game, give me a flying respawn, please. I only pressed it once. I will go to the finish before we end the stream. This could be a long one. That will do. I'm wrong, it will not. Honestly, people think I have a chance of one-shotting this to finish. Yeah, right. Classic. Classic hope. Misplaced. Very misplaced. Unfortunately, I live in reality. It's sometimes a bitch. Probably not even a good lap. It's showing of... it's only showing a session improvement, I think. Let's take that one out. Nope, nowhere near. Well over time on the stream already. Doesn't matter. This is what people think that I'm gonna be able to one-shot. That's just hilarious. To me. Yeah, anything less than 100 I consider a pretty good run. 100 attempts. I suspect it's going to be way more than that though. How many are we at now? Doesn't tell you, really? That'll do. A 118.59. So I've got to do all of that 1 second faster. Great. I mean, we've seen the auto time splits on that map before. I'm not that bothered about the pace of the lap. That's no problem. Just the ending. All right. Anyways, let me put the schedule in the stream and then I will say, yeah, that was the tryhard stream for the day where we finally... Yes, it's over. Got the auto time on map 24. Final boss remains Greece map 25 and not long remains. All right, join me same time every day, 3 o'clock European at the latest for more tryharding at Trackmania, and join me at 8 o'clock European for the playthrough stream where tonight it's the turn of Claire Obscure. Hope to see you in either stream. Thanks a lot for joining. Until then, bye bye.